let's put a pause to that. Alright, so I knew I said I was not going to stream today. I am a filthy, horrible liar. I am addicted to Mega Man Battle 6. Just like I was way, way back when. But since I'm here, and since I'm just kind of de-stressing after work, how about we just do some side stuff in Battle 6? Not really advance the plot too much, just kind of just go about with some side questy do's. And first off, I actually did not get around to doing this yet, but if you jack into the blackboard in classroom 1-2, should be an NPC somewhere. Well, okay, there's also some mystery data to grab too. Speed +1 program. HP memory, nice, nice. But there should be someone here. I forget what he looks like. I don't think it's that Mr. Prog. Should be someone here that will actually allow us to go on an amazing new side quest for greatness. There he is. Alright. So this guy is actually a famous virus professor. Looks like this now. If you have this battler card I developed, you can store virus data inside. When you have a virus, you can enter a virus battle taking place in a computer. You can buy one with 2 viruses for 5,000 zenny. No, make that 2,000 zennies. So for 2,000 zennies, this guy will actually give you a battler card and some virus data as well. So now rare viruses will show up in various computers. If you want to enter in a virus battle, find a different colored Mr. Prog and talk to it. Mr. Prog's whereabouts? It should be near places with dogs or robots. Alright. So we have the battler card now, and I believe it'll also be inside our... There we go. So we can actually see a list of all the viruses we have as well. So currently we just have Metar and Gunner for our viruses. You'll notice each one has an HP count, and attack power, and a megabyte cost as well. So how's about we go find ourselves some viruses to battle, huh? Thankfully I did, or at least I had it up earlier, a list of virus locations. Well, I've got it up now. Alright. So there's a bunch of different viruses that we can get now. So how's about... Sky Area 1 will have fighter plane for us. Actually not. Let's see what we can do with just this virus in general. So let's jack into the Robo-Dog. This should be where the first Mr. Prog that we can talk to is. Yeah, there we go. Alright. This red Mr. Prog will challenge you to 3 consecutive virus battles. So we can choose 2 of them. There we go. Alright, let's see how this works out. So far it's not working out great for us. That's a little unfortunate. So the thing about the virus battler is that the viruses are completely AI controlled, which is both good and bad. You know what? I'm gonna set them up here. Damn it. Didn't work quite as well as I'd planned. Alright, let's try it again. I think that we could probably still do with just these guys. Let's try with this positioning. Damn it. Still doesn't work. Alright, well, in cases like that, how about we go find some viruses then? I believe they'll show up even if we're using Sneak Run, so thankfully I can use the Sneak Run program that I bought. I bought it from the bug frag trader in the internet. And let's go find ourselves some viruses. Now, I do actually want to go back to the underground real quick. But I'm not gonna go and land... Well, There's a cutscene that'll play if we go into Lan's house, you know what? Might as well do it, even though it's gonna progress the plot. Progress the plot a little bit and then ignore it for some side questy-do. Alright. I'm home. Huh? Is Mom out shopping? A note. Guess she did go shopping. Oh. We've got an email. From who? The Expo Executive Committee. Dear Mr. Lan Hikari, we, the Expo Executive Committee, would like to invite you to our preview gala. You've been selected from among the citizens of Cyber City to attend this once-in-a-lifetime event. The event will be held in 1 week. You may bring any interested friends with you to the expo site to experience this exciting event. So we get to see the expo before anyone else. Think too much, Mega Man. A lot of stuff's happened, so you're just being paranoid. Nap first, then homework. That night. Did you hear something? It sounded like a large animal. Maybe it was the other Cybeast. Animal? What? Mumbling about? This is the real world. You're hearing in your sleep. Go invite Mick and the others to the expo, and then after we get home, I'll go invite everyone from ACDC Town through the net. And if Chad's around, I'll invite him too. Do you think I'm going back to Den City? Right. So, Mick's going. Just gotta find Tab and Iris now. Well, Tab will be easy to find. We know where he's gonna be. He's gonna be in the chip shop. Oh, hey. Didn't even realize that you could jack into this, Okay, well, we can't jack into anything right now. Let's invite tab. Let's jack in and send that invite. Read our emails first. Alright. So we need to go to AC/DC area, probably. Let's do a little spot of virus busting first. And if on the way there we actually encounter a rare virus, well, that would be pretty cool. Zappy zappy. Alright. So this takes us to Central. And turn from Central. We can take this big old path. And it'll take us to AC/DC. But first, it will take us to an ass-kicking. There we go. Thanks to the power of corn. Thankfully, everyone's in their correct spots here. Oop. Get ourselves a safe spot. There we go. Alright. So that's Mail invited. Then we'll grab Dex and Yai. And if we can find Chod somewhere, we'll invite him too. Oh. Hello, Dex. Or Gutsman. Oh, crud. Let's do the loop again. We talk to Mr. Personality himself. Alright. So where would Chod be? Probably try to keep his distance from us. one of the few people in the Battle Network series with common sense. Check if he's around, though. I don't think he's here in, Central Town. Well, we can check if he's back in the principal's office, actually. Nope, he isn't. On the other hand, we can actually jack into Mayor Kane's computer here. So we didn't get an opportunity to do that before. Collect whatever mystery data is in here. HP plus 400 program, very nice. And another HP memory. Let's check over here. Let's check back in here. Oh, you know what? Maybe he's in Greentown. Just kind of trying to throw things at the wall and see what sticks here. I'll check everywhere, but we first saw him in Greentown, so... He's on the courtroom. It's not in here. Although there is another computer that we didn't get to yet. Let's jack into the punishment chair here. Alright. That needs an unlocker. I don't think we have one. No. This one. Okay, that's just a full energy subject, really? I mean, full energy is good, but hello. Huh. Forgot he was there. Alright, so we got the poetry Navicust program, which allows us to recite poetry. Check AC/DC next. They did say something about going to Den City, and I think AC/DC... that might be a hint to go back to AC/DC Town. Who knows? Again, just kind of throwing things at the wall. not here, but I know what is here. Chip Trader Special. God, I wish I had the memory of more than the goldfish. Well, we could also check if Chargeman has his SP version available. I think that's the EX dialogue. Yeah. Well, we'll give this fight a go and then see. It's kind of funny how a single hole just stops Chargeman. Although, I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, he did a little bit of stabbing. Nope. Alright. Chargeman's basically the Mega Man equivalent to a bullfight when you think about it. Alright. Do you have any new dialogue? Nope. Still just the EX version, huh? Alright, well. I'll hit you eventually. Why did that not let me charge that? Oh well. We've got our options now. Well, let's check if Chad is getting popcorn. If he isn't, that narrows it down to just Skytown, I think. God, I do not remember where he is now. Check the helipad, he's probably not there. Nope. Where is he? I might have to look him up. Huh, apparently he's also in ACDC area. Alright. Well, thankfully we're close enough to that. Since we can just use Skytown's network. So let's find Proto-Man, give him the invite. And then, we can get on with the Virus Battler side quest. Money is always good. There's a bonus radio over there too. Oh, he's just right here, chilling. The expo? I can't go there and enjoy it knowing that the mayor and Dr. Wiley are connected to each other. Sorry, hope you understand. Yeah, that's alright. Just a reasonable authority figure. Let's take a look around and then jack out, alright? Oakenly Dokley. Still not a great code for that chip. And fast gauge. Would really prefer it to be asterisk code, but then again, you'd kind of prefer everything to be asterisk code, wouldn't you? The wild card goes with everything. Thankfully, I've forgotten where I was going. Thankfully, I've forgotten where I was going. Wow. I was about to say, thankfully, we're actually close to where I wanted to go next. There was something I actually wanted to cover. There were a few viruses in the underground that we didn't actually see. But I know are there, and would probably be pretty good to get for the Virus Battler quest, too. Cut you up. Cut you up again. The sequel. So if we go back down here, and go back to Central Area 3. We'll be able to head to the underground and... I've made a horrible mistake. I'm surrounded on all sides by needles. There we go. Jump down the hole. Alright, back into the underground, and there's a bunch of dudes here. Right, there's this tornado too. Alright. These guys, we didn't see these head dudes at all when we were here earlier. But they are here. These guys are another Mega Man Battle Network 1 enemy, actually. Anyway, they've got an aura, which prevents you from dealing direct damage to them. Ooh, I don't think I like the way this is going. I'm gonna use Charge Cross here. Mostly just to get the bigger custom screen. Well, actually, I can do this like on Beast Out with swords. There we go. Alright, but what those Aura Head guys give you is actually, if I can find it, the Aura Head Battle Chip. Notably, you can get both 1 and 2 while you're down here in the underground. Now it's like a Wave Arm 3 as well. And Aqua Sword, because we actually hadn't seen Swordy 3 yet. But Swordy 3 is down here as well. Now, I do want to be careful, as in one of the dead ends is also going to be the Colonel EX fight. I don't want to deal with that. We also didn't see this enemy either. The Nightmare. Nightmares are sort of a staple of the Mega Man Battle. Well, certain equivalent enemies appear in a few games. Hey, anti-damage. Nice. The Nightmare viruses don't have that much health, but they can only be damaged by swords. This is actually probably a bad idea, since I think these guys are breaking element. Might not have been my wisest decision here. But on the other hand, Slash Cross's Charge Shot deals enough damage to get rid of that aura. Auras are kind of an annoying thing in the Battle Network games. They allow them to ignore damage under a certain threshold. But I think that's it for enemy types that I've missed. So I'm gonna be back in just a minute think someone's calling for me, so I'm gonna check downstairs. In the meantime, however, enjoy the playlist. Alright. Sorry to have to interrupt Elfel's theme here, but I am back. After the food was ready, so I went and grabbed a hot dog real quick. Alright. Let's grab this. There were some blue mystery datas we did miss in the underground. We were kind of focused on ghost busting. Alright, Killer Eye and Kettle. Remember those Kettle viruses that we fought as Heatman? Well, now they're back. In Pog form. Big thing about them is that, like before, they take 100 damage and then they die. But one big change is now they don't require you to hit them with a fire attack. You just have to damage them in general. But on the other hand, the kettles are also now much more mobile as a result. So it's not just an exercise on, using fire chips. I would like to... maybe get the battle chip from these nightmare guys. Right, you'll also notice that Slash Cross does 100 damage with the charge attack, and we got Summon Block. I thought it was Summon Black for a while, but apparently the full name is Summon Block, which I don't know why it's Summon Block, considering that you are actually summoning something, you aren't blocking something, but... I'm not gonna argue with the Mega Man wiki. They probably know more than I do. Yeah, sub-memory. I think that's the last sub-memory in the game, so now we have full capacity for any sub-chips. Slashy, slashy. And if this nightmare thinks he's getting away, no siree. And we got Little Boiler. I don't know what Little Boiler does. Actually, to be honest, 3-panel forward kettle attack plus. That is a word salad. That is a word salad. Oh, we've almost got the level 2 of these candle dudes here. Like before, you can't damage them with any sort of fire attacks. And unfortunately, the kettles are assholes. If you leave a kettle alive, it definitely has a chance of destroying mystery data you want, so... yeah. I think that just about clears everything out from the underground. Oh, and there's Swordy 3. But it doesn't matter. You know how you don't have a sword. You don't have any hope. You've just got Blast Man. So anyway, I started blasting. I'll do another sweep, yeah. We got everything outside of like rare viruses in the underground. So we're kind of at the point where like Slash Cross is really good. I'll be honest, I never really like I always thought that Slash Cross was kind of eh when I played this game as a kid, but I never really used like a lot of sword chips or anything like that. But Slash Cross does a lot of damage, and like the sonic boom effect on charged swords, very useful. Alright. So I think that's everything we need to do. So now, we should probably try to find rare viruses. Now thankfully I know where some of them are. In fact, if we go to Greentown, now I'm also going to operate off of the assumption that rare virus encounters ignore sneak run. But anyway, there are 3 that we can get in the judge tree computer. And to get there, we need to go to Greentown. Reading up on the list, actually. There's a few to get in Underground 1 and 2. Seaside areas have a few. Mr. Weather Computer has a couple of them. And then there's the actual list of fights. Or at least where the fight locations are. But in order to win the virus battler, we need to have an actually decent roster of viruses. That way I can talk about them a little bit more. Alright, welcome back to the Judge Tree computer. So, in Judge Tree Computer 1, we should be able to find the Honey Bomber enemies. You'll also notice now we can just move freely in the Judge Computer. Although these things are still in the way. You can just kind of run around now. So let's move around. We actually should look up if Sneak Run actually bypasses rare viruses, or rare viruses bypass Sneak Run.
I came for the jacking. X.
Hi, Sixlet. You've come for jacking. I don't know how to feel about that. Alright, so it turns out they are blocked by sneak runs, so instead of that, let's just have Collector on then. I'm doing some side questy stuff, as any good RPG has. And a lot of bad RPGs have them too. Going back to different areas and trying to find specific versions of enemies. Eating at Taco Bell. Oh man, I love Taco Bell. It's actually a very sad human being today. Not because of Taco Bell, but Taco Bell kind of reminded me of my sadness. Hey, we didn't have the golem hit chip before. We're taking one of the dogs to the vet this morning, and it's just like, okay, well, on the way to work from the vet, we passed by a bunch of restaurants and stuff, so you know what? I may as well see if I can pop into Little Caesars and get myself like a pizza dish or something, like one of the lunch specials, like the deep dish pizza and the bottled cola. Only to find out that the local Little Caesars is currently down for maintenance, which probably explains why they didn't have online ordering available. Thankfully, there is a happy ending to the story, as I realized that I didn't need pizza if I had the power of friendship. And by friendship, I meant a ham sandwich. There he is. There he is. There's the rare version. Alright. So if I delete him... well, delete this entire encounter, really. I should be able to get his data for the Virus Battler minigame. You got new virus data? Honey Bomber! Yeah. Sadly, Honey Bomber is one of the less useful ones from this computer area. I know that the Golem and the Corn... Golems and Corn together at last. But I think they're both in this section. God, I love these Corn guys, though. Look at how happy they are. I really feel like maybe I should get an emote that's just the Corn enemies from this game. And people can use it anytime. Anytime I make a corny joke. Which, let's be real, is all the time. It also really helps that the Corn enemies actually have a really good battle chip too. Do you have a favorite insert coin sound from the arcades? Ooh, that's... I could be stereotypical and just go with the default Neo Geo one. Because that's the first one that comes to my mind. But I also like the insert coin sound from the D&D arcade games, where it's like, "Welcome to the D&D adventure." I think the Marvel vs. Capcom ones also have some good ones as well. I just like the coin sounds where, like, it's an announcer that goes ham. Let's get crazy! In the mood to collect the sounds for Twitch bit notifications? That's a pretty good idea. If I can think of any in particular, I'll definitely let you know. want you to be generous. I know that there's 2 enemies that appear in this computer area, but I guess they're called rare viruses for a reason. Just give me the corn. Just give me that corn. It's just what I want. Just give me the corn. I know I don't even like corn. Just give me that corn. That's not corn. It's just some duders. Some guys that I'm gonna light on fire. Fortunately, all my plans for side questy stuff right now are probably just as interesting as this. Oh well, at least this might give me a stockpile of battle chips to trade off. At least the music in this place is chill. No, you're not the ones I want. I want the rare corn. I want the rare and valuable corn. Give me the corn. Give me the power of the corn. Wish it was easier to hunt these guys down. Oh, here's another enemy formation we've already seen. But never in this arena. Okay, if you guys are just gonna spit logs at me, then I'm just gonna take that panel away from you. You're trying to take my property away from me? This is my land. I have the builder's permit for this part of cyberspace. Alright. Hope you got home safely, dude. Alright. Welcome to the Inferno! Give me them viruses. Give me the rare corn. Ooh, I just want the rare and valuable corn. I don't want any of this plebeian corn. I want the rare and valuable corn. I have no idea what that voice was, but I'll take it. You're not what I want. In a world where one man lusts for corn. In a world where one man enters a tree in search of corn, he discovers friendship instead. Nicolas Cage is the Mega Man. God, wouldn't that be a horrifying thought? Okay, this is a formation we haven't seen before at least, but still not the corn I desire. Nice double counter hit though. I almost feel like I should have something else like playing in the background. And the problem is, I can't like have Mario Party playing in the background because this. Because I've only got the one capture device. Come here. Come to father. Parental supervision, lighting you on fire. Wide blade. Oh, we're gonna have so many battle chips by the end of this. This stupid trek into trying to find corn. You've made a mistake. This edgy man is here. Come on, I don't care about any other rare virus in this computer right now. I just want my buddy the corn. So I can't use sneak run to try to find them. I swear everything says Judge Tree Computer 2, right? Yeah. It's really weird though. It also says that the Gregar viruses are on Judge Tree Computer 2 as well. Oh, well, there's one. Unfortunately, it must die. Look at how he has like the beacon thought laser. Please? Oh, rare corn! Nice. Alright. Take them down. Yeah, got corn shot 1. And got virus data for bomb corn. Nice. So that should... It's both of the viruses I wanted from here. There's 2 others that I could get. But really, who needs anything else when you've got corn? And I feel like with the power of corn, I might be the strongest virus battler in all the world. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's check around a little bit. Oh, unfortunately, you've made a mistake. But I've made a mistake too. But you've also made a mistake. Now you're just happily bouncing, just living life to the fullest. So who really made the mistake here? It's probably me. No. But I wasn't at the optimal distance to summon knives. The optimal corn distance. Alright, well... Yeah. I think since we've got the corn that we needed, let's see if we can make some progress on that first virus battler machine. Alright, let's try it. So we've got the virus battler, but this time things will be different. Let's get Gunner and Bomb Corn. Gunner I will put over here. Bomb Corn I will put here. So we've got a great increase in our health here. But B, the bomb corn also does more damage. No, 2 fire element guys, huh? Well, let's try this. Yeah! Nice. You cannot mess with the power of corn. Oh, but we got spooky boss music going. I'll do this. There we go. Nice. Amazing, well done. Here's a gift. Got Wind Racket in asterisk code. Computer related to water for the second one. Okay. Well, if we wanted to make the second one easy on ourselves, we'd probably want to get some electric viruses. So let's check what electric viruses we can get right now. Killer Eye in Underground 2. Pulse Bulb in Mr. Weather Computer 3. Scarecrow in Sky Area 2. That's pretty much it, isn't it? Alright, well. Taking our drinky drink. Yeah. Well, the most useful of the three would be Pulse Bulb, because it can block attacks. So let's pay Mr. Weather a visit. Boop, 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 boop. Bop, bop, bop. There we go. Let's jack it. Jack it! So, inside Mr. Weather Computer, I'm just gonna check real quick. Windbox in Computer 1. Pulse Bulb in Area 3. So let's just head to Area 3. Windbox might be nice for some schnasty setups. But I think I want just the general utility of not being a stationary box that deals no damage. Alright. Time to run around and see what we get. Slash cross will be useful against these guys. First off, I blast them. Come here. There we go. Why did you listen to me? When I told you to come here, why did you think that was a good idea? I am your enemy. It could have been a trap. And it was a trap. You fell for my trap card. Alright. Gunners and shooters, well, we've already got a gunner, so... So they are useless to me! And therefore must burn. Fighter planes. Well, the race cross will absolutely destroy these. Even without the like, oh, if you've got 4 in your HP, you get demolished. Because every time you go forward, you're gonna get hit by another part of the beam. Because Battle Network 6 is a video game that makes sense. Same thing with Elect Cross too, but Erase Cross is sometimes a little bit better because it lingers, but it's also sometimes a little bit worse because of that. But yeah, anything that can hit an opponent as it's hitting multiple panels is very good. So for instance, like a shockwave against a retreating opponent can hit them twice. You've given me the opportunity for Blast Man. Well, what a terrible mistake you've made, except for you, who has a shield. You haven't made a mistake. You are a shieldy guy. Come here. Try to smooch me. I dare ya. Start making up just silly lyrics to the result screen jingle. If I hit that point, you know I've lost my sanity. Or what little I had of it. Yeah, see? You can hit him multiple times. Say some stupid fighter plane is dissing your fly girl, you just give him one of those. Shoot them with their laser eyes. Ah, a challenge. Why did it put me on the top panel here, I wonder? Well, whatever. You get to see the instant killing effect of a Erase Cross anyway. I'll gladly take that trade. Blood for blood. And money. Alright. Just give me the dude I want. Just give me the dude I want. It's all about the games you choose when you play the Muppets Party Cruise. We got his battle chip, but I need his body. Mr. Rare Pulse Bulb, come out and play. I need your flesh. There you are. Wow. All I had to do was talk about my desire for its flesh, and it came out to stop me. Oh, except the rare ones are crazy fast. Come on down here, buddy. Oh. I have a feeling that this guy might not be my buddy. Here. There we go. Like Pulse 2, and we got Pulse Bulb's data. Nice. Alright, so that'll be our electric virus for this trip. I think it'll probably be the best electric virus we can get. Well, okay. Let's check something real quick. Before I go too ham, 30 megabytes, okay. So you can't exceed 50, but I can, yes, have both Pulse Bulb and Bomb Corn. I'm not gonna buy some Rush Food right now. Rush can feed himself. He's a big boy. Oh, that's not where we need to go. Where we need to go is Seaside. Alright. So computer relating to water. Well, in the Seaside area, there's these vending machines here. And if I remember correctly, the second virus battler is in here. Somewhere. Yeah, there he is. Would you like to enter 5 consecutive virus battles? Let's do it. Let's see if the dream team can pull it off. Alright. Yeah, this looks good. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah! Exploit those weaknesses. Alright. These shake it, quake it, space kaboom guys. The corn might be the only one that's going to be doing reliable damage here. Oh! Frozen corn! It's not good. It's alright. Alright. Pulse bulb here. Bomb corn here. The bomb corn's gonna be out of the way. There we go. Picked the wrong time to be weak to electricity. A bad day to live, didn't ya? More pulse bulb, more bomb corn. Let's do it. Hell yeah. Heck, the ice panels are even better for the bomb corn. They'll speed them up. Alright. The final battle. Gee, I wonder what my strategy is going to be. Nice. Amazing, well done. To commemorate your great skill, here's a gift. HP plus 500, wow. Should try looking for them. Where are they? I think one is in the computer you're taken to if you do bad things. Okay, so the third one's in the punishment chair. But I think I'm gonna need some fire viruses. Which means time to look that shit up. Alright. Also, I should probably turn on the lights, shouldn't I? Hang on. Okay, so what are our options for fire? Champy in Central Area 3. No, we can't do Haunted Candle yet. Old Stove is also in Central 3. Okay, so we got Champy and Old Stove as viruses that we can get. The only problem here is going to be Central Area 3 also has an SP boss encounter. So if we're not careful, it's likely that we're gonna run into Circus Man. But you know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Some regular old Mets. Love the Mets, baby. Hang on. Oh, Blast Man! Hey! Hi! How are you? Wasn't expecting to see you here, but, I mean, if you're here, then I guess we gotta fight. Alright, let's get back in our little corner here. Our safety corner. Not that we need safety against Blast Man, but just in case, though. There we go. Not gonna set a record. But that was a fun little distraction, wasn't it? We should have grabbed rush food just to get that shortcut going. I'm not interested in what you're selling, Mr. Man. Alright. So Central Area 3 has 2 viruses that we can get here. But it also runs the risk of encountering, wow, Circus Man. And I don't want to fight Circus Man. Circus Man's a butt. Not a literal butt, he's a figurative butt. But that's almost worse. A Tornado T. Oh, right, I could also show off some more of the Number Trader as well, because there's a few Number Trader codes we can use. But first, you die. You also die. If you shoot corn at all the enemies, you will kill them. Do 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 do. Alright. Technically, I could probably run Oil Body to try to prevent Circus Man from showing up. That might work. But oh well. Grab that mystery data. Who's ready to run in circles? Yeah, the counter hit timing is right when they appear. Woof. You are boxers, but you're not the boxers I want. Here's a little question for the chat. Boxers, briefs, or fig leaf? Come on, game, you're breaking my heart. I want them stoves. I want the old stove. But the rare stove. A rare stove that will let me heat up my rare corn. Also, by the way, you're a fool if you think that I'm not going to use the corn in the next virus battler. You're a fool. The corn is invincible. Corn is invincible as long as he does not get hit by fire. Corn that gets hit by fire is popped corn. And that ain't gonna be good. That ain't gonna be good for that corn. I wonder, you could probably do something cheesy like come in with full synchro in a SP Navi fight. And just be like, hey Blast Man, how you doing? You want me to be like full synchro on this this fight right here? Yeah? Well, that's cool. Well, guess what? Full synchro on that fight means I'm gonna hit you with this train arrow. And you're gonna die. Oh my god, you're fast. He's so quick. Alright, got a new virus data, Champy. Champy isn't great from what I remember. Mainly because Champy has low health. But these stoves also have low health, so... it might be a case of beggars can't be choosers. Now it's giving me the rare viruses I want. Now you're giving me what I need. And now I'm shooting you with my eye lasers. Alright. Let's just check the costs of each one of those. So Champy is 30. I don't think I like that. Old stove is 20. So how about... Old Stove's big problem is going to be it's kind of got low health, but Champy's got even lower health. Alright. So in the punishment chair. We will see. Not down there. Yeah. Oh, he looks like a tree. That's lovely. Alright. Let's launch the virus battle. Battle start. Oh, right. Armadillos. Let's do old stove here, bomb corn here, and let's see what the setup gives us. Not great. Not the greatest. Actually, you know what? Since that honey bomber is just gonna stay in place like that, we just do a little bit of that. That was a dumb strategy. That was a dumb and bad strategy. Alright, let's go stove and corn again. Alrighty, I'll fight with this set. This one's a tough one. Capcom, please, for the love of God, don't make any more of those games. Different strokes for different folks. See if the setup will work. Well, the answer is... this is not great. Yeah, this is a significant spike in difficulty for this minigame, huh? Perhaps I'm too reliant on the corn. Stove and... should we get Gunner in here? Because I can just pop Gunner in the back row. This idea worked a lot better in my head than it actually turned out to be. Maybe let's take a break from the Virus Battler and maybe let's hunt down some SP bosses, huh? We don't need to do much hunting for one of them. It's literally right next to us. Let's get a good folder for this fight, though. And some break element chips. Maybe a remake and of course the collection, but not a 7th entry. Yeah. There are fan games that are kind of trying to like pick up the slack of a 7th entry and stuff, but personally I kind of agree. I don't think it really needs a 7th entry. A remake would be cool, but the problem is, will Capcom actually use that to fix some of the problems of the Battle Network games? The problem is, these aren't in good codes. This is a good code, though. Problems. The problem is the Battle Network game, like the individual issues of the Battle Network series, they kind of pop up in different issues for different games. Battle Network 1, I mean, it's kind of terrible. But Battle Network 1, navigation is a big problem in Battle Network 1, and I'd say that the bosses, compared to the later Battle Network games, aren't really that interesting. Their patterns are simple, and they don't have very much stamina. They just make up for that by having a lot of damage output. Battle Network 2 is good, but it has some scenarios that are frustrating. Same with 3, really. I think Battle Network 2's only real, like, super frustrating scenario is the Freeze Man one. With Battle Network 3, you have to worry about, like, the frickin'... like... Bubble Man is an awful boss. Plant Man scenario is annoying. Flame Man scenario is even worse. This thing gonna hit him. Shit. I was focused on the sheer timing, wasn't actually looking at where he was gonna be. Charge up Wave Arm. Just try to get the Paralyze. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like every Battle Network game has its issues, and some of them are fixed in other games, but those games add in more issues. Like, Battle Network 3 is arguably the best of the series and stuff, depending on who you ask. But at the same time, like, Battle Network 3 has some really annoying scenarios. Battle Network 4 is just kind of the entire way through. Battle Network 4 doesn't have a doesn't have a story, really. I think one of the biggest problems for Battle Network 4 and 5 is just that Dr. Regal sucks as a villain. He's not interesting. Took a few too many hits to get the S rank there. You know what I would also want to see? I would want to see, for like a Mega Man Battle Network remakes, I would want them to not have trading be like mandatory for 100% completion. And I know like the Virtual Console releases, like what I'm playing right now, that sort of fixes problems, but someone who was pretty much the only person who was into Mega Man out of my friend group as a kid. Yeah, I know a lot of people kind of give the Star Force games a little bit of shit. But, like, the Star Force games actually did have some decent improvements over, Lila's Kill? I think it's 3 panels away. Yeah. Did have some improvements, and I think part of it's A, you don't have to trade for 100% completion. B, in the Star Force games, it's a lot easier to connect with people as well, because of, like, the wireless connection. But the other thing was, with the Star Force, I kind of lucked out as well, because I had a friend who was very much into the Mega Man Star Force games in high school. So when we were done with work in like our English class and stuff, we would just play the multiplayer for Star Force 2 and 3. And he helped me get a lot of the 100% completion, and that kind of also helps things as well. I probably could have also played Battle Network 3 with him as well, but fuck trying to find a link cable. I'm at the point of Battle Network 3 on like my actual copy where it's just like, oh hey, I'm just gonna count this for 100% because I have no way to actually progress things past this point without buying a second copy of the game and trading in the chips I need. Oh. Now, I'd say the Star Force games themselves have some problems too. I think some of what limits the Battle Network games is hardware. In the Star Force games are on much more powerful hardware, but they still have a lot of the same, like, weird limitations that the Battle Network games have, where, like, the animations really aren't... And honestly, like, the 3D animations for the bosses are definitely not as cool as, like, the 2D animations. It's not to say that the 3D was bad or anything, like, I remember when I was playing, Star Force for the first time, and especially when it got to the boss fight against Andromeda at the end. And it was like, damn, this is sick. Getting closer and closer to that S rank. And S rank means I can just get rid of the normal. Yeah, I guess the Big Bangs in the Star Force series are kind of cool. I'm just a sucker for like 2D animation that looks really nice. That was not ideal. I feel like I still might not have a great folder for this. It also might be the rust is real. You know what? Instead of that, I'm gonna go charge cross. So I can get the custom +1. I choose you. Yeah, the increased custom screen is definitely good. Why am I so bad at dodging rolling slash right now? No. If I can't dodge rolling slash, I'm just gonna prevent you from using it. Star Force could have used more See, the thing is, I feel like Star Force also concludes itself very well in the third installment. There was going to be a fourth. But sales of the Star Force games were not exactly that high. Right, full synchro is also probably a good option as well. So rolling slash gets rid of barriers too. Yeesh. Yeesh. Power. Maybe just stay normal style for full synchro. I'm so bad at dodging rolling slash right now. I don't know what. Maybe just because it's a lot faster in the SP version. I think I've got a good strategy of actually just using normal old Mega Man though, because I can do a lot of damage with full synchro. There we go. Yeah, the problem is, well, this has a lot of break chips. This folder's also a little bit alphabet soupy. Will I be able to get Dive Man in time? No, damn it. Like a frame off. He was gonna wipe the floor with me. He knows Kung Fu. Never mind, he doesn't know Kung Fu. I'm trying to remember what the premise for Star Force 4 was. For, like, what they had before realizing that, oh, no, we're not gonna make enough sales off of Star Force 3, and let's just... or off of the Star Force series, let's just end it here. I think there's something on Proto-Dude's site. But the gist of it is that, like, Geo becomes sort of like an outlaw. Not like in the rootin' tootin' cowboy kind, but in the, well, honestly, I don't know what other kind of outlaw there is. If you can't have cowboys, then... what's wrong with this world? Yeah, outlaw working with Land's descendants. And I thought that was a pretty neat... I think, actually, that's a pretty neat idea for a game. Like, that's a pretty cool premise. Finally, an S-rank. Slow, but alright. We probably don't have much in the way of power for it, but... Slashman 120, yeah. Not great, but we can replace the normal Slashman in this folder with the SP version. There we go. Let's see if we can work that down a little bit more. So full synchro is very good. Ooh, wow, you just kinda just ran into that, didn't you? Oh, this is gonna hurt, Slashman. It's gonna hurt me. I guess the Rolling Slash has like a wind effect on it or something. Either that or Barrier just doesn't, Barrier might not work the way I think it works. Oh well, this is in the bag. Let's try to bring that time down a little bit. Oh, I see. I have to be lined up with it. Okay. Well, that stinks. That means that that chip isn't as brain dead as I thought it would be. Alright, let's flip the table again. Oh, we're not gonna bring the time down this time. But, oh, come on. You have to teleport right then? Fuck it, just kill me. Pull me out of my misery. Take me with your big old meaty claws. Take me into your arms, Slash Man. Folderback is an incredibly good chip. Folderback is probably the most bust... That didn't... Okay, the description that says hit the closest enemy, right? I wasn't just imagining that? Like, I can read? Yeah, well, he was not the closest enemy, apparently. Apparently the closest enemy was, Entropy. Just the heat death of the universe. No, I've had enough of that. Had enough of you, good sir. Not even a good sir. This might sound dumb, but if they do, like, if they ever remade Battle Network 3, they should just release Battle Network 3 as one version. No, he's not gonna get hit by the table flip. Oh no. Oh, it was at this point I knew my future was a dark one. I think that what they should do for Battle Network 3 is since White and Blue... Since Battle Network 3 wasn't originally intended to be... I mean, Battle Network 3 wasn't originally intended to be a multi-version game anyway, so what they should do is consolidate, like, the content. I know what they could also do is do, like, the Battle Network 5 and Star Force 2 approach, where it's multiple versions in each game. Or like the DS release of Battle Network 5 allowed you to pick either Proto Man or Colonel version. I think that could also work. But I feel like Battle Network 3 benefits the least from being a multi-version game. Oh, really? That's sneaky. Oh, I knew my future was a dark one. Hello. Ooh. Flip the table. There we go. I think I'm gonna... Well, I'd say I'm getting a little faster, but I'm not getting faster. It's battle versus speed and consistency. See, I love Folderback because I think Folderback is just hilarious. Alright. This time, Slash Man, I'm not screwing around. Oop. I am definitely screwing around, actually. Oh, Slash Man, I am absolutely screwing around. If I'm running into knives, then I'm... It's like the clarion call of screwing around. No. Alright, new record. Does that improve his attack power at all? records. Slash Man 140. Okay. 140 is good. The thing about Slash Man is that it only powers up the last hit. It doesn't power up the knives at all. Oh, Battle Network 2 has some ridiculous jank in it. I remember, when I was a kid, watching these videos called, Mega Man Battle Network, like, Perfect Memories or something. And they were basically a showcase of, like, the most busted stuff in the Battle Network games. And 2 and 3 have a lot of them. No, I'll do one more Slash Man fight. Can't remember the actual name of the video, it's been ages. Nice, big damage already. Big money, big prizes. I love it. You're playing a stupid game here, Slash Man. It's called Mega Man Battle Network. Oh, this won't be enough to kill, but it's close. 20... There we go. I think that's a new record. No. Damn. Alright, well. That's enough of that. Well, I also don't have a regular chip on this one, I just noticed. I think I'll use Golem Hit as a regular chip. And then Iron Shell C and D as tag chips. I'm trying to remember, what are the other flaws of the... or the other things that I take issue with in the Battle Network games. So I'm thinking of the things that I don't like. I'm torn on Liberation missions for Battle Network 5. Whether they're actually good or not. I like the idea of them. Since they're also based on the battle system as well, sometimes you just get unlucky and can't deal with the enemy. And since the game locks the post-game behind some difficult Liberation missions. But at the same time, like, the Liberation missions are also just like a cool, fun idea. And it kind of makes me, like, I would definitely be down for a Mega Man game that was like a tactics game, like a Fire Emblem or a Nobunaga's Ambition. I think Battle Network 5 also suffers from kind of a weak plot as well, and again, part of that is due to Dr. Regal just not being an interesting villain. Come here. Kiss me, Slash Man. Kiss me under the pale moonlight. Just take me into your big loving arms and smooch my cares away. That's all I want, Slash Man. That's all I want. Star Force 1 is very well written for what it is. Like, Star Force 1 itself is a little bit, like, rough around the edges at points. But as far as writing, it actually does have kind of a fairly believable, like, coming-of-age story for Geo. And I think that really works to help contrast him, protagonist-wise, to Lan. Where Lan is kind of just, like, always cocksure of himself, really. Until, like, something happens. But Geo has, like, a decent personal motivation for it. He undergoes, like, a lot of character development. He doesn't die to Rolling Slash. So I feel like Star Force 1 kind of gets slept on sometimes. Why did that... Kill me, Daddy. Just murder me. Just fuck me right up. Just slay me. I do not understand how Golem Hit works. It has become very obvious that I do not understand how this stupid chip works. I just want to do the big dumb beefy punch. Sometimes all you really want out of life is just a big dumb punch to smite your enemies with. I don't know why I'm going for this. I think it's just because I feel like I've found, like, the light at the end of the tunnel. It's just like, oh man, Slash Man bleeds. I can probably kill him. Come over here. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. There we go. I think that's definitely a new speed record. Yeah, 23:21. So if he was 140 beforehand... $150, okay. Still not great, but if we... So each dagger does 20. So in theory, if I go from the back row and just use this on one dude, presumably one... Well, the thing is, you don't find any wind navies in this version. But Slashman... So that would be like... It's either 10 or 20 damage from each knife. If it's 20 damage, then that means 120 damage plus the 150 from his slash. And that's pretty good damage, honestly. It's also weird. I have I've got a powerful dive man chip. Problem is, I don't have dive man SP. I fought him a bunch of times and I just don't have his SP chip. Dive man would be interesting though, because with him, you can either use Electros to moidalize him, or you can use just full synchro. I feel like it would be more consistent to use Electros since you get that plus 50 for everything. Alright. And we got our sneak run. And we got locate enemy. Oh, you know what? I never actually unlocked the, fought the EX version of Element Man yet, either. Hold on, let's look up where they are. Element Man, Sky Area 1, Net Cafe. Okay, so somewhere in Sky Area 1. And Colonel, I know, is hiding somewhere in Underground. I forget if it's Underground 1 or Underground 2. Oh, you're not Element Man. You're not Elephant Man. Could be additional money. Give me that money. Or snakes. I'm down with snakes, even if they're nerfed in this game. Alright. Alright, let's get that Terry Bogard going, because here comes Power Wave. Power Wave! Alright, so his SP version will be roaming around here now. Ooh, weather isn't looking that nice out right now. It's mostly just been doing side content. Right, I was gonna try to flag down Dive Man. Or, alternatively, Murder Blast Man, for fun and profit. There we go. A nice chunk of bug frags. Alright. Alright, let's just roam around until Dive Man decides to show up, decides to grace me with his presence. Hello, Dive Man. Where are you? I would like to know where you are, so that I may murder you. Probably don't have to be on this blue area here. I just like to be on the blue area. I feel like it's good luck. Dive Man, please, come out. Open the door, we have your baby. Kudan, hello. Hi. I'm just doing some side stuff in Mega Man Battle Network 6. Forgot what game this was for a second. Because I don't really want to continue the story right now. And get ourselves good and prepped for the end game. Because I do remember Gregar kind of being a little bit of a bitch. Dive Man, as said before, open the door, we have your baby. Dive Man, get out here. There's a nice juicy Mega Man here for you. Imagine like a modded version of Mega Man Battle Network, or like a 3D model of just Mega Man EXE, and it's completely the same, except on his butt is just the word juicy. And that's it. Just like that one mod for Final Fantasy XIV that puts that on Xenos' skirt. Speaking of 14, I've got to play the new patch. Is there an item that increases battle chances? Not that I'm aware of. Just being a little bit stubborn. Just being a little stubborn boy right now. Because I've got Sneak Run on, so the only things that I should encounter are bosses. And I know he's here. The big submarine-shaped nerd. Just where the piss is he? He's around here somewhere. He's gonna pop up any minute now and just be like, hello, I'm a big dumb submarine man. I'm Dive Man. So after we encounter Dive Man, I can use a locate enemy to make it so that we can fight him again and again. He just needs to come out and play first. Come on and play, Dive Man. It's a play date. I'll bring my Pokemon cards. You can bring your Power Rangers action figures. We'll just have a good time. We'll play Mario Kart and I'll only sort of try to murder you afterward. Oh, there he is. All I had to do was talk about murdering him. Except I didn't bring a lot of electric chips in this one or two. Shoot. Well, whatever. Now that we have him, we can find him again. Just go for the Stall Thunder for now. Although admittedly, Electrocross's Charge Shot kind of does that for him. Alright. We have found Dive Man. Now before I forget, let's use Locate Enemy so that he'll spawn more. And do I have any good Thunder Chips? Elect Pulse might actually be alright. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Now, in theory, his butt will spawn more often. There we go, like that. Okay. I'll get these boomers out of the way first. Okay, boomer. Alright. Got a big powered up Doll Thunder here. Yeah, let's try to use these to get in the front a little bit more, but that didn't work. This is going to hurt me, isn't it? There we go. Let's just use a full energy right there. Oh, Dive Man. Your punishment ain't over yet. Ooh. We got the E going. E. E, E, E. E, E, E. EA Sports, it's in your shorts. Oh. Right. Those aren't chargeable. Remember that awesome setup I just had? And how I just ruined it? That was real cool. There we go. There we go. How's that for EA Sports? What if there was a Mega Man basketball game? I know Mega Man's more of a soccer franchise, really. But imagine a Mega Man basketball. You have to go stop World 3. Shut the fuck up, Lan. I'm ballin'. Yeah, this is going by fast. I might actually get the SP chip, too. There we go. Well, at the very least, Diveman SP obtained. So as far as power goes, 220. So it's definitely a lot stronger than the other Diveman chip I have in this folder. Let's just get rid of you. Yeah. 220 is very nice. See if we can whittle that time down just a little bit more. Just a smudge. Just smooch the time. Oop. Hang on. All right. Let's be on the lookout for submarines. Be on the lookout for a delicious brand name product. Ooh, now this is a tough decision though. If I don't go Electcross this turn, I can theoretically get the counter hit with Doll Thunder here, and then do double damage with Electman. So I'm gonna risk that. Well, that was a risk that wasn't worth it. But we've got Diveman now. We have the ability to flip tables. I'm so glad Killer isn't watching this. He would be on my ass first for hanging in the back row as much as I do. No. Flip the table. Let's power up. Get the greatest dodge of doing nothing. And herein lies the problem. I'm gonna go for another Diveman fight. Actually, before I do, I'm gonna change Dolphin to the regular chip. And just make it so the electric chips will show up more often. Alright, time to risk it. I'm only going to be able to take 2 hits. Well, 3 hits technically, because I've got this barrier. Zappity zap zap. Not the best setup. There we go. Did that without even taking a hit. Alright, let's hunt down one more Dive Man fight. Man. Alright. Just use Iron Shells and Dive Man. This was a bad idea. Bad day, bad day. Flip the table. We have the power of E. Wait for the right opportunity. There we go. So we can technically just go on to the last chapter. Do I want to do that, though? Oh, you know what? Let's go fight Colonel EX real quick. Thankfully, I know where that is. Or at least I know, like, the general area Colonel EX is. I just don't know where the actual encounter is. So Colonel will be an underground 2. Well, we got a program advance here, so may as well shot Parashell. Okay, well that would probably be a really good program advance to use. if I was smart enough. But unfortunately, it just ain't in the cards. But now I know what it does at least, so... Punch. Alright. So if I remember correctly, he's actually probably up near the impact crater. Goodbye. You have been moidalized. Forgot what you mentioned about this game. The problem with skipping the first one is that you lose some story context. But the problem with playing the first one is that Battle Network 1 is bad. Like, I know part of its badness is just because the other games do more. But Battle Network 1 is still not very good. Battle Network 2 and 3 are excellent. Battle Network 4 is, not very good. Battle Network 4 doesn't have a plot. Yeah, BN1 suffers very heavily from first game syndrome. Colonel, you're being a little bit of a turd here, aren't you? Oh, here come the missiles. He just does that Z slash. Battle Network 2 and 3 are excellent, but require Battle Network 1 for context in some cases. I guess it's not that much story context you'll lose from skipping Battle Network 1. The problem is, A, it suffers from first game syndrome, and B, there's not a good version of it. Technically, the DS version with the Mega Man Star Force content in it is better, but A, I don't know if there's an English patch for that one, and B, it's still not that good. There are a lot of things that they fix in later games. Watch the anime and just play 5 and 6. The thing is, the anime also follows its own plot as well. Alright, just for the general idea? Yeah, I guess so. Actually, you know what? This is gonna sound like the weebiest fucking shit. But if you want a good way to sum up the first Mega Man Battle Network game, read the manga. If you can find the Rockman EXE manga somewhere, then that does a pretty decent job of summing up the first game. It still takes a few liberties, but generally goes pretty quick. Alright. Before I end the stream, I do want to use some more of these number trader codes. Alright, screw it. Let's use the number trader codes. So, every Navi chip in the game actually has the base version can also be gained in the asterisk code as well by using certain codes. So this should be Spoutman. Yep. Okay. This will be Blastman. Let the store music slowly drive you insane. Chargeman. I do like that using the number trader, you can also get the chips that aren't in your version, which is very nice. You may be wondering as well what the point of getting just our base versions is, considering that we can already get the EX and SP versions. But having anything in asterisk code is very good. So the fact that the game lets you do this... And for some of these, it can be a case of, oh hey, look at all these cool bosses that we won't be able to fight because we're in the other version. I'll just do a few more. Ooh, actually. Hang on, there's something else I can get with this. Where is... There we go. How about this code? Alright, this gets us the Buster Pack. So I guess to show this off, Buster Pack is a big old red platform, or little program here. But notice what it says. Attack, speed, and charge get +3 each. If you have that, it's real good. And the best part is, Buster Pack also has a compression code. Hold right and then BAABBBALBA. Unfortunately, that only takes a little bit off of it. But it's an easy way to max out the Buster parameters. So now you'll notice all of our stats are level 5. That means we charge very fast, we have rapid fire, And our attacks do more damage, so... I just want to test out real quick to see how quickly we actually charge up. Buster Pack's very good. And since it just requires a number trader code, you can technically get it as early as just having the shop available. Alright. Let's use heat as our example. So we charge up very fast. Very fast. There's another very powerful program that we can get as well. Body Pack. Let's see if I remember where it is. There it is. Body Pack I'm not going to use right now, but 2, 8, 2, 7, 1002. Body Pack. Alright. Now this is another pretty interesting little Navicust program. Body Pack is fucking huge, but it gives you super armor, super armor, Omni shoes, and undershirt. Which means that you can stand on any kind of panel and not take damage. Except if it's like one of the volcanoes that actually hits you. You have super armor, so you never flinch. And you have undershirt, so you will survive a fatal attack. And it also has a compression code, which is RLABLRLAAB. And it's still not that great. You're gonna find it very difficult to fit this on something, but at the same time, kind of just looks like a dude. Like, it just kind of looks like a man with his arms stretched out, just like, hello, I'm here for hugs. I'm here for hugs. Come, hug me. I'm the Body Pack. Oh, and that was a shirt, yeah. Of course, I could also try to squeeze this in, but it ain't gonna fit. It's the wrong color anyway. Am I in the middle of doing any of these requests? I can start doing the 2-star ones now. Maybe I'll start the next stream with that. Do I have Gundel Soul 1? C? Because if so, I can just do this one real fast. I've got 2 of them. Well, fuck it. This one's gonna be easy. He's just waiting in Central Area 1. There's just the email to confirm all the information. Hello, sir. I am here. Oh. Right, I forgot I don't have Sneak Run on anymore. But I do have Laser Eyes. Now, my Race Cross charges a little bit more slowly than some of the other ones, but still, having the ability to max out the charge speed is very good. I will give this. Finally. Please, take this instead of money for the chip. There we go. That was easy, and we got 20 max health for it. Alright, I wasn't actually expecting to go this long. I got a little bit sidetracked on what I wanted to do here. Let's see if there's anyone we can raid. No one I really want to raid right now, actually. So you know what? I'm just gonna end this stream. Let's cut on over to intermission here. Thank you everyone who tuned in. Thank you for watching this bizarre, unfocused Battle Network 6 stream. I will actually probably be continuing the story on Saturday. And actually probably, like, doing the end game and whatnot. And then we can do the some of the post-game content as well, or try to unlock that. Although there would be a lot of grinding for that as well, so maybe I'll do some of that off-screen. But there's really no one that I want to raid right now, so let's just end the stream here. Go watch your favorite streamers. If they're not on, then go watch their VODs. Go watch some highlights. Go watch a YouTube video. Just watch some videos of like some fennec foxes or something. They're adorable. They're adorable little shit gremlins. I love them. Just go. The stream's over. See, right here, it even says so. The stream's over. Tune in next time, folks. The stream it's gone. It's over. You missed it. It was in your hands. You could have grasped it. And it's just not there anymore. Let's actually end the stream.